U.S. intelligence agency, mind control.
Here's a reporter being amazed at Soviet-era weapons.
Some towns they can never let Putin take, and this, Lipsy, is one of them. Destroyed artillery on the streets, homes aflame from an airstrike. They can only move at night. Lights off. It's a perilous grip they keep, but lose here, and Russian artillery will be in range of Ukraine's second city, Kharkiv.
You can still smell the smoke here from an airstrike that landed just in the last hour or so.
This is life under the drone, with the first reporters into the heart of the town. Only soldiers left here underground. The Hartia 13th National Guard first tackled Russia's new offensive.
Самі бачили, як тут все палає, то кожну ніч так.
Do you think there were good enough fortifications here?
Не було нічого тут підготовлено. Зовсім нічого.
The bloke looks like he's seen some shit.
What did he say?
Не було нічого тут
Nothing
підготовлено.
was prepared.
Зовсім нічого. От зовсім нічого. Всі позиції зараз відбудовує піхота власноруч. Це не це підготовлені професійні
Positions
військові.
being built.
Це можна бачити з їхньої екіпіровки, з їхньої тактики.
There were 8 airstrikes just in the last hour, so we leave soon. A buzzing noise near us, very close, and the only way they know whose drone this is if it attacks.
Who knows?
All around Kharkiv, they don't have enough guns, and the Russians have too many drones. The 92nd Assault Brigade show us something that isn't even theirs.
Russian artillery piece that they captured in the first year of the war in the fighting in Kharkiv region, and now they use, strangely, French mortar rounds to fire from here. It's just a sign of how little appropriate ammunition they have available to them. This wire is a protection from FPV drones.
Above, he sees a drone with 2 battery packs, a long-range scout.
Run. Basement.
It is not friendly. If you can tell it's an attack drone, hide. This seems to be a scout, so running is better before it calls in shelling. Another artillery unit wants to show us something not even Russian, but Soviet. Made in the 1940s, it can still fire newer Polish shells. In the autumn, it was 100 a day.
All right. That's pretty fucking cool. I thought it was going to be like, wow, an AK-47?
Oh, no.
This is actually pretty cool.
Now it is 10.
Extraordinary to see something here that's 3 times the age of either of these two guys holding back a new Russian offensive in 2024. They say the metal's so old that that limits the number of times.
That sound warns another drone is incoming. And back in the bunker, they show us the online bought $30 gadget that is their best warning mechanism. The team here embody Ukraine's exhaustion and resilience. Older guys, wounded infantrymen. Artur has drone shrapnel in his arm still.
No.
Орлан, пока вообще не выходите, да.
He just saw an all-an Russian
There's
drone
so much
passing
on
over.
this list that like I wanted to get into, and it because you said, oh, you didn't have enough, so I went and put a bunch of other stuff on there. When this stuff on this list is like more interesting, and we didn't cover a lot of this.
I think we got a little distracted today. There are a couple things that went a bit long. It was fine. We'll do them. I don't know.
Never.
Maybe from Friday.
No.
I don't know. Maybe we'll do bonus stream. Small one.
Stay inside.
On the
Well,
way
if we
back
made
into
more
the city,
money,
we see what
then we would do more streams.
Yeah, I wouldn't need to go out and make money driving my stupid car.
fuels this defense.
Too
This
bad
was a
YouTube
lakeside resort.
demonetized us
Football, cocktails, a beach.
for
Extraordinary
reporting
devastation.
neutrally on the Houthis.
Yeah. Epic.
And
So
in their policy that says, hey, is this allowed? And they do make you do training. The specific thing that they banned us and now permanently demonetized us for says in their training is they like literally say, this is exactly what is allowed, is this specific case, which is exactly what we did. But somehow, wow, it's almost like that they don't have humans running the company and capitalism is destroying everything. So if you want more news coverage, there's that Patreon link. you know, it's only $1, and then you can like cancel it anyway after a month or forget about it and give us $1 forever, that would be much cooler.
We might have people watching this show, but you can be the difference maker, because we just need our audience to be paid members, and then this show can be around forever. So you can make that difference. Click join now.
Thanks, Junk.
We'll save Hassan coping for Friday.
Yeah, he opens this with talking shit about Iran.
We would just say clearly that the world is a little bit safer place this morning because of that. He was clearly a malign force to the Iranian people and to Israel and the West. While he engaged in torture and terror, the International Criminal Court, I think it's important to note this morning, maybe ironically, they never targeted him or even considered arresting.
Oh my God.
But instead, what we see right now is the ICC has chosen to target Israel with baseless and illegitimate arrest warrants.
Oh my
It's
God.
attempting to equate Israel's just war for its existence with the horrific acts of the October 7th massacre. To us, this is just unconscionable. You have international bureaucrats.
Netanyahu was like, this would be like blaming Bush for everything after 9/11. And everyone is literally like, oh, hold on, you let him cook.
Yeah.
Or usurp the authority of democratic nations. America should punish
Bush
the
should
ICC
be held to account
and put
for what he did to Iraq.
I agree.
Karim Khan back in his place. And if the ICC is allowed to threaten...
Not for
Israel,
taking out Saddam. It's everything else.
That America will be next. There is a reason that we've never endorsed the International Criminal Court, because it is a direct...
Because we would get instantly indicted
wow, it's
by
crazy.
every single
You know what
country.
else you were a part of? The League of Nations.
affront to our own sovereignty. We don't put any international body among or above American sovereignty, and Israel.
Look, I kind of respect that's the justification. That like, fuck you, you're not higher than us.
And that's why we still use child soldiers covertly.
But like only if the country was moral enough to have that stance. That would be a pretty good
if only the anti-American commies would learn about shit like the fucking child soldier brigades that we have on secret standby.
Yeah. Fucking. But it's like that's actually a pretty good justification. I kind of respect it, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
Not what they do with it, but the idea.
Well, like I said, I don't. As long as they're actually held to account more than any other country.
And you can hold people to account without having an official court to do so.
Well, nobody's held to account anyway internationally.
Exactly. So what does it fucking matter anyway?
Doesn't do that either. Congress is reviewing all of our options right now. We have some very aggressive legislation that we're going to push as quickly as possible. It will impose sanctions, and if the ICC moves forward,
you hear that? They're going to sanction the ICC.
This is going to be an even bigger international
morons.
And I will tell you that
U.S. sanctioning the ICC.
The ICC should come back and slap warrants on all of the American politicians that voted
get
for
George
the
Bush
bills.
too.
Yeah, fuck it. Chuck George Bush, Obama in there as well. Fuck it. Get Trump in there as well. They're all war criminals. Fuck them. Get them all in there. Yeah, what the fuck are they sanctioning? What exactly are they going to do?
Obama, I have the most forgiveness for, even though his policy was super bad. I just think that like Bush, the things that happened with his admin and like them not like Obama at least cared and was trying to do the right thing and fucked up.
I think Obama should be
Netanyahu does not care about doing the right thing. Bush did not care about doing the right thing.
No politician cares about doing the right thing. You got fooled.
No, what I'm saying, it's different with Obama. Is like his intentions were different.
Yeah, he wanted to drone strike American citizens.
Okay, first, and like that dude is like a serious fucking Al-qeada guy.
It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, well,
he was an American citizen.
I know, but the issue is,
and it was extrajudicial, and that's what he should be gotten for.
I mean, he was under fire for it, but also they killed his kid.
Yes, and that's I think
it would be constitutional for the government to target and kill any U.S. citizen with a drone or with a shotgun without due process. I look forward to actively engaging civilians.
Why did you loop
For
it?
their very existence. And Hamas has made clear they want to eliminate the state of Israel. Hamas is a proxy of Iran, who has said the same thing. This is a high-stakes battle for the survival of a nation and our very close friend and ally, and a very important one. And
Why?
it destabilizes
Is
all
it
global
spelled
affairs. I mean,
AIPAC?
the Middle East is a tinderbox, and now you got hot war going on there. We have
Like
to stand with Israel.
Obama's policy is
It tickles
because he
your balls.
pulled out of Iraq and left Maliki there. Like that's why I hate him. And then he didn't support the Syrian rebels. Like Obama's policy is like it's like the aggressive stuff I care less about. Like fuck Gaddafi. It would have been great if we actually did occupy Libya and stay, so it's not a fucking Turkey-Russian divided civil war. It might have been better that the Americans were targets of an insurgency while we built up Libya.
Yeah. The American public wouldn't have liked it.
Yeah, but I still, it's not like Libya would be in a great condition regardless.
No.
Because of Al-qeada.
Everything we can to protect
as well.
the Jewish people. What we've said about what's happening in Manhattan is I've called it a disgrace because it is. It's clearly lawfare. They're clearly going after President Trump because of who he is. Because he is he'll soon to be officially the nominee of the Republican Party for president of the United States. They've had him tied up.
It is a guide. It is guide, not my people. It is guide. Guide. Yes.
Let's finish on a funny video.
Thousands of mourners descended on the Iranian city of Tabriz on Tuesday.
Why are you Hitler saluting? What is this?
He was killed in a helicopter crash near the Azerbaijan border on Sunday, along with his foreign minister
Why are they
and several
crying?
others. State TV broadcast images showing many dressed in black, crowding a truck covered in white flowers, which carried caskets.
It's literally
wrapped in
like
round sectional
it's funny because
Mourners
like
carried-
especially the Syrian rebel factions and stuff love to make fun of the Shia for this, but this is like things that you could just say Shia things. You remember how you said what's going on here, and it was like them dancing, and I said Shia imperialism. Like this is just like a thing. I don't know if it's like only a 12er Shia thing, which I really don't even know what that means. I just know that that's like more of like I don't know. I really don't know what it means. But I guess even in like the Shia in like South Asia are even more dramatic about their mourning and stuff.
Oh, really?
And because like the Phalangine holiday, Ashura, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Where they phalange themselves. That is like if they wear all black because that's like if the holiday is mourning the death of someone.
Okay.
Like I don't know if it's the prophet himself or one of his companions and stuff, but it's like that's why they do it. It's like
look at this chunky wrist. That's a chunky wrist.
Yeah.
God damn. Good God.
12 imams. I don't know. I just know that 12er is a term that's used for certain Shia, and people would be like, for 12er Shia, the idolizing statues of Soleimani is like a thing for them or something. I really don't understand. I'm not going to try to. But I do know that this is just a thing specifically of the like Iranian loyalist mourning is like they'll crawl and stuff. It's very dramatic. It's very North Korea.
Killed in the crash. Despite the turnout,
Haven't
some
you,
insiders
that's why I love to just type in
the Nazi.
If you just type in Ayatollah crying. Right, you have some of the greatest meme templates. If you just Google this, right, there's some great meme templates. This is after Soleimani. This one right here. This one I'll post on people all the time. This one specific. Here's him crying next to the picture of Soleimani. And I would always be like, he's sad his boyfriend died.
Send me the one with the picture. I have some meme ideas.
Well, I mean, you just got to type in Ayatollah crying, but here's an even better one. If you replace crying with kisses. Oh God, what's that?
What is happening?
No, look, here's them. They're getting gay together. That's Yasser Arafat with the Ayatollah coming me. Here's him smooching this guy. Smooching, lots of smooching going on here. Here's him, kissing his boyfriend on his head. They're so cute.
Why are you gay?
Here's him talking about what he did to his boyfriend last night. Look, bro, they even have motivational bathroom decorations about Ayatollah kisses. By the way, I just want to be clear here. This was on Bin Laden's hard drive, this picture right here.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Past commemorations for the deaths of other senior figures in the Islamic Republic's 45-year history. Iran proclaimed 5 days of mourning for Raisi, but there was little of the emotional rhetoric that accompanied the death of Qasem Soleimani, a senior commander of Iran's elite Revolutionary Guards, killed by a US missile in 2020 in Iraq. His funeral drew huge crowds of mourners, weeping with sorrow and rage. The helicopter crash that killed Raisi also comes at a time of deepening crisis between the clerical leadership and society at large. Major issues range from the tightening of social and political controls to economic hardship. The mood bodes ill for an early presidential election on June 28th.
I have the
Iran's
final
rulers will hope
video.
they can stir up enough public enthusiasm to secure high participation in the vote after a historically low turnout of around 41% in March's parliamentary election. Widespread public anger at worsening living standards and pervasive graft may keep many Iranians at home, as well as memories of the handling of nationwide unrest sparked by the death of a young Iranian Kurdish woman in 2022 while in custody. Raisi's body was flown from Tabriz, the closest major city to the remote crash site, to Tehran airport before heading to the holy Shiite Muslim city of Qom. It will then return to lie at Tehran's capital,
The city of Qom?
Oh, hold on. Let's see if I can find this meme. Hold on. Oh no, wrong one. Where's this video?
The one I'm ending with?
So
I've pulled memes from this video a lot, but I don't think I've ever played the whole thing. It's very short. So this is the last one.
Come back to another.
And like this is such a good video. Like this kid did like such a great job making this video. Genius video idea. And he did it so condensed and so short that it makes it funnier because it punches so hard. It's not drawn out like a Hassan video would be, where he has to like be like, I'm gonna make 10,000 jokes that aren't funny about the same thing.
Hold on, wait, before you play this.
Yep.
Make a meme like this from Khomeini crying. That would be hysterical. Or like it's like three of the same person in different crying poses in like faded together. You know those ones? Like something like that would be hysterical.
There's a lot of memes of him crying. So why'd you make us take up more of the guy's screen?
Sorry, that I meant to change it back.
Now you fucked it up, making
Epic. Snoopy Poopy 69 YouTube video. I finally did my laundry, so we got the periodic table shirt back. Today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We are going to be reviewing the personal meme collection of Osama bin Laden. Every single meme and picture we're going to be reviewing today was in Osama bin Laden's possession at his time of death. That might sound confusing, so let me give you a little bit of context before we go into this. Osama bin Laden was the leader of the terrorist organization known as Al-qeada. He was responsible.
It's actually Al-qeada?
Funding and organizing hotel bombings in Yemen and attempted assassination on President Bill Clinton.
Kind of meme like this.
The Twin Tower attacks on September 11th, 2001. I'd like to take this moment to clarify that this is a religious extremist group and their actions should not be used to represent the Muslim community as a whole. On May 2nd, 2011,
what a nice kid putting in a disclaimer in his silly video like that. Like, what a stand-up guy, right?
Unit infiltrated his compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan, and killed him. They also took as many documents and electronic devices that they could back onto their helicopter to review to get more information about Al-qeada. Fast forward 6 years. In 2017, the CIA decided to declassify and make public almost all the documents that they found in the raid on the Abbottabad compound in Pakistan. They said that all information except for copyrighted material, pornography, malware, and duplicates were released to the public. I read some articles about it when it first happened. Apparently there was some memes like Charlie bit my finger. There was a bootleg copy of Adobe Photoshop, and there was a bunch of clip art. Basically, I want to see if Osama bin Laden made any 9/11 memes. Spoiler alert, he does. Luckily, the CIA organized most of the information into zip files by file type. There were 162 gigabytes of video, 30 gigabytes of audio, 16 gigabytes of documents, and 7 gigabytes of images. The only thing that looked realistic or plausible for me to search all the way through were the images. It took almost an entire day, but I can say with full honesty and zero pride that I have reviewed every single image in Osama bin Laden's compound on the day of the raid. My back hurt and my eyes hurt worse. It was terrible. There was tons of gore, clickbait advertisements, and nearly empty PNG files. But out of the 72,000 images, I put the best ones together in a folder, and I'm going to review them with you in just a moment. Please enjoy. I got my laptop right here. We're just going to start with my favorite image. You will lose this war against Islam. Oh my God. There's a lot to process here. We got George Bush, Osama bin Laden, a mushroom cloud. We got some menacing purple lightning that is actually in front of George Bush. If you had told me that this was in Osama bin Laden's possession, I wouldn't believe you. This literally looks like a modern day shit post. I'm going to have to give this one 9 out of 10 because it doesn't get much better than this. That's incredible. We got this, but I'm not entirely sure.
See, we're covering it, but there's a little gag here that he did. See, he put 9 out of 10, and it's
doesn't get much better than this. That's incredible. We got this, but I'm not entirely sure what it is. I think it's like...
This is a DVD cover. The ISIS flag. You mean to tell me ISIS was in 2009? You got Al-Aqsa here. This is obviously a Quran. So I don't know what group this is from, but this is probably a DVD cover.
The Al-Qaeda equivalent of the Shirley Temple Little Darling DVD collection.
Pretty much.
Shirley Temple Little Darling
Pretty
DVD
much.
collection.
Yep, he nailed it.
There's 2 images of it, actually. I'm going to go ahead and give this 7 out of 10. Because it's
what I actually think this might be Nahid's, the songs that they do. I think these might be those Islamic chant songs. That's what this is.
But it has a lot of potential. This one's pretty good. What the fuck is this? Who was making these and why? What purpose does this image serve? We're gonna give that a 6 out of 10. All right, here's a picture of George Bush in front of the White House with lightning in front of it. That could be a real image, but it could just be, you know, their little purple lightning thing. This gets a 5 out of 10. There is so much fucking garbage here. We're gonna segue into a little different folder I have called Boys Kissing Boys. There were a lot of them. I'm not going to go through all of them. But this one really struck a chord with me. A man, what looks to be forcibly kissing a boy, while there are other little boys around him holding up a picture of the man. I want to see someone Photoshop this, but like it's Tom Brady and his son, and the boys in the background are...
This is obviously like anti-Shia stuff that he had on his computer, right?
Patriots fans. That picture gets a 9 out of 10 because I've never seen anything like it in my life. Oh, here's another folder I saved. It's called File Name. Little Pope with a Hitler stash. The name of the file is Thumb Pope LOL. This one was called Aggressive. Oh, they actually had 2 pictures of Borat, which I thought was pretty funny. So there are a bunch of card templates. I don't know what for, that were like on one of the devices. My favorite one was this baby. They had reply yes baby and reply no baby. Dear daddy. I don't think they were default because some of them were like spelled wrong. Hurry up and get better. All right, let's get back to the memes. Ansar al-Sunnah. Let me look that up. Hurry up and get better. All right, let's get back to the memes. Ansar.
This is so funny. So like these are the Al-Qaeda affiliates in Iraq, the Arab branch, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is Ansar al-Islam. This is al-Sunnah. This is like the one that like actually did have Zarqawi in the beginning, but the Zarqawi's there, the worst image of a knife and then a lion down here, and somehow they're on like Bikini Bottom. Like here's Patrick's house behind him.
Al-Sunnah. Let me look that up. Ansar al-Sunnah was an Iraqi Sunni insurgent group that fought against U.S. troops and their local allies during the Iraq War. What the fuck is this? Is this like a recruitment tactic? You are invited to Ansar al-Sunnah. Reply yes or no. Is this like to intimidate people? Did he kill the lion? The knife? At first I thought the knife was like clip art, but if you look near the bottom, it looks like a real knife. but they like fucking photoshopped a bunch of blood over it. This one gets a 9 out of 10. This is one of the funnier images. This one's pretty scary. The Magnificent Islamic Conference, September 2003. This is like a character select.
Down here, 9/11 hijacker. That's the like main guy of the 9/11 hijackers.
Screen, not to be stuck in any prohibited places. So this must have been like a poster or something that they spread telling people to like put up. Hack boy! Oh fuck it, hacker! I thought they said they removed all the malware. This one gets an 8 out of 10 because it's scary. All right, lightning round. Who the fuck is photoshopping this?
So that is
I just want these in my memes folder just to shit post at people.
Why am I blanking on his name? The fucking Daddy Jihad who did the Arab Service Bureau.
Maybe.
No, he's the guy who brought bin Laden to Afghanistan. I played a footage of him calling the other guy fat. Abdullah Azam. Okay, I remembered it before I finished Googling it. But like this is like, I think this is a toy, but he's like, they got feet in it.
Stuff. 8 out of 10. What is this? What?
Oh, hang on. Come on, bro.
Who the fuck
You're
is
jumping too fast.
photoshopping this stuff? 8 out of 10. What is this?
Okay, so this is Zarqawi, 9/11. Honestly, this is. Oh, there's a beheading up here. This is the guy that Zarqawi beheads. This is the first beheading. I think.
Oh, really?
I believe so. I'm not sure, but this guy is the Chechnyan Arab who tried to get bin Laden to not do 9/11 and to come fight in Chechnya. Also, there's this, let's type in this email address while we're at it, right? So this is like global jihad, global terror type thing where they're saying like, oh, we're unified and stuff.
Yes. What the fuck is this?
That's Abdullah Azam.
Yes. Omar Abdel Rahman.
This is the blind sheikh. He's implicated in the first World Trade Center bombing.
Yes! 9 out of 10 for being epic. Wait, never mind. He was a terrorist. Don't forget Manhattan's incursion. What is coming is more bitter. Oh my god.
Lithuania? Is that what that
spelled
says?
Manhattan wrong. This gets a 6 out of 10 because they used the same plane in all these different directions. You cannot make this shit up. What is this? The fluttering flag of jihad. What the fuck? This looks like the opening cutscene to a DVD we'd watch in school. Like with all those pictures up there, you know, you click on it and it brings you to a certain chapter. Maybe that's like the opening screen for the DVD from earlier. This looks like a ghetto funeral advertisement. He's even throwing up a... This looks like it was made on a DSi. I don't even know how to react to all this. It doesn't feel real. I feel like this is a prank. It looks like they were gonna make something out of this.
This is after, and then he burns his hand on this machine gun.
But they didn't. I saved this one because I thought it had some...
This is, he's in Afghanistan, but he's not Afghanistan. There's the ISIS group named after him. Abu Sayyaf.
Some good meme potential, especially considering the fact that that is from a genuine terrorist organization. He has fan art of May from Pokemon. By the way, I bought 14 pounds of candy at CVS because it went on sale after Halloween. So, oh, there's more Purple Lightning. I feel like we've gone over quite a few good memes. You know, Hitler had paintings. Osama had this. I think that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. Follow my Instagram at SoupyPoopy69. Comment down below what you want
to... but, you know, just glorious.
It was very good.
What's shocking is honestly how much Zarqawi shit is on there because bin Laden did not like him.
Yeah. Some of those
he was
would just
fighting
be
the
hilarious.
Americans. It was good propaganda for them to use Zarqawi.
It would be very funny just to have those on hand to post at any time, and the people who know what they are, kind of like the where's our soundbite here? This one.
بيت دار زنقة فرد
I was just telling somebody
something
about
like
that.
that.
I was just telling a guy that we make fun of Gaddafi on stream often, and we'll play that soundbite whenever people say genocidal stuff. And it's like for the one person who knows what that is, it's hysterical.
Very niche. but we'll that's the end because I have to go make money.
We will continue to be your single source of truth. Dismiss anything else.
I got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Finally got it.
No.
Taken 3 streams, getting cut off
Not
every
the best
fucking...
Are you aware of a CIA psychological profile about you, sir? Would you be interested in hearing what the CIA had to say? This secret study portrays as a brilliant but dangerous megalomaniac who is likely to pursue his own aims in disregard of U.S. interests. He's an uncertain ally. Shall I go on, or would you prefer that I stop, sir?